There we go. Hello gamers. We're going to make a quick recap before we start to hunt Mismagius. Mismagius is a Nuzlocke finisher for many people that cannot get enough dark type moves, and I'll tell you why. Because you might think you are safe just because you have Bite, right? Well, the issue here is that Bite on this particular part of the game is not enough to get down on Mismagius, especially in a random Pokemon without stab. So what you want to get on your team, let me show you. There we go. What you want to get on your team is Crunch. And I mean, Crunch does only 20 more points of damage, but on the proper Pokemon with enough speed, with enough resistance to Mismagius, it's all you need, Crunch. And I'll tell you because at some point my Seaside had only a Pursuit, which is another dark move, but it's only on the 40 line, if I remember properly, but that's not enough. That's basically just 3 hits for Mismagius, which is, again, she can use Magical Leaf 2 times and heal half of my team. Because I have to show you what I did on the previous grinding stream that maybe no one will ever watch, and I'm going to make a little recap. We have a new guy called Kerubin. My Kerubin was on the spot that I was saving before, which is the Shuto. The Shuto is an abandoned home in the middle of the forest. I did that because at some point I thought, well, if I want to keep playing Nuzlocke, I cannot advance further if I lose one of my Pokemons. So I rather train a little, because that's what I did too. I did some grinding, but I rather take all my chances, make all the epic gacha gaming, and yeah, hopefully get something useful. Hello, Roach Pinata. Oh, it's the Pinata. Protect the Pinata. Is Pinata or Piñata? By the way, so yeah, the problem with Kerubin is that, as you might know, it's poison, which means, sure, it's cold tank, maybe 1 Siving, but not 2. Any other move, Kerubin can tank like a champ, and we can get Sleep Powder. If we can either use a Sleep Powder or a Stun Spore, however you want to pronounce it. P. Oh, that's a cool concept, by the way. I love when I can watch a new Vtuber and it's, you know, not that generical, and they can get into some questions to the public, because I don't know, when you are a Nico, what can you say other than yeah? That's it. That's your limit. Now, when you are I don't know, an inanimate object, when you can be, I don't know, a dinosaur, a monster, a machine, or whatever, you keep on the people thinking for a while. It's like, what does this VTuber do? There is a literal Pokemon. There is a literal VTuber that is a rock. So you kinda wonder. Yeah, sure, it's a meme, but you kinda wonder how can they keep on the meme, because yeah, you have the eye catch, but other than that, you low-key want to know how original it gets, because at least on my book, if the model is that original, that wild, that risky, I guess whatever is going on in the head of the VTuber is just as unique as their model. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. But then again, I'm just a Teruteru also, so I can only great thing about being a pinata is that I can be any animal I want. Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of potential lore. You can do whatever you want. People will have to stick with it because, again, you are not limited by any other convention or rules. I mean, if a Vtuber who's a human has a, I don't know, a third arm or a leg, people will say, what? Where did that come from? But if a monster or any object has the spicy new tech or new tool or new toy, you can just let your imagination fly. And this is a proper time to mention that I never wrote any single lore on my particular Vtuber. I never explained a thing about my little Teretrobosu. So yeah, kudos on that, and I hope to see you soon releasing chaos into this land. Okay, back to Pokemon. Gilgamesh is basically my free ex that Shirona I also know as Cynthia. So while I'm grinding, I like to keep my Pokemon that requires any sort of friendship. That's the spirit. I want to keep my Pokemon that requires a lot of friendship running around me because, as you might know, most of the Pokemon, or the most easiest way to train a Pokemon is just walking and walking and walking. You don't even have to battle at all. I got to go, so catch you all later. Have fun. Thanks for coming, and yeah, I'll see you really soon. Okay, back to the Epic of Gilgamesh. Alibi is spoiler. It's what you get inside the Shuto. The Shuto is the abandoned house on the forest. I will not recommend to get Rotom before Fantina because you might commit the mistake of thinking, okay, it's a ghost and it will cause a lot of damage against Misdreavus, but you are wrong, and I'll tell you why. Because Mismagius has 105 of speed and special attack, and the little Rotom here has 3 times of that. And Rotom becomes a really good Pokemon on the late game, especially if you are going to play competitive. I will recommend either the electric form. No, the electric form is not the Vacuum mode, or the fridge mode. Any of those work properly, but that's some late game content. But yeah, keep Rotom for the future. Don't work right now on the little one, because you are going to lose this particular Pokemon because it's super weak at the beginning, and you don't really want to lose Rotom. And what else? What do we have here? Oh, I got a jump bluff, but let me show you my jump bluff a little. As you can see, it's a kind of Pokemon that you use on competitive to force the trade. Why? Because it has Leech Seed synthesis, stun spore, and sleep powder. Let me tell you a little about this combination. You normally there we go. Normally is my Ceres, in this case, my jump love will have a lot of speed on the late game, which means anything that's not a special sweeper or an attack sweeper, I don't know, a Jolteon, whatever, can get either paralyzed, slept on, or you can even if you feel fancy, you can just use some poison, but then you have to predict that the opponent is going to change into, I don't know, something with ice, something with fire or whatever, and for that purpose you have to spend your substitute TM on Ceres. So the whole idea is that on a safe turn or on the middle of a game where you can predict the change, you throw substitute and then you start either by Leech Seed to force another trade, or to use stun or sleep. It's the kind of troll, messy Pokemon, but you really want to think in competitive, and that's the issue because it doesn't have any attack type of move. I call get I don't remember the English name, back and forth, the back type move. You could have that if you have to force a switch, but other than that, it's a great Pokemon, but then again, maybe, perhaps, possibly not the best option to go against the Elite Four. And I mean, sure, you could get some, I don't know, Mega Drain, Energy Ball, whatever, but I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, in the worst case scenario that I lost my Venusaur or any other useful grass type Pokemon, I have my Ceres, so that's fine. Also, for catching Pokemons, I can put them to sleep or to stun easily now. Okay, so there is that. What else? Oh, and I have a Buzz. I have my Sentret, which is I don't know, I would like to call a second HM slave, but other than that, I don't feel it. I call and I will train it in a little, but we don't really need the Sentret. But it's always welcome and funny to have another mid-shield in the worst case scenario. So yeah, we're going to grind a little. Enough with the explanation. Oh, and of course, the main dish. Coco. The shell gun. We have this on the cave. And of course, if I have a powerful Dragon, I have to put in Coco because that was Coco. I'm not crying. Okay, the issue with Shelgon is, again, it's a dead slot on the very first part of the game. You need to put all your work, your grinding on this mess that is Nuzlocke just for a Salamence. It's completely worth, but at the same time it requires commitment, and I don't know if we have enough time for that sort of commitment, especially because This is an important rule. The level cap of the tournament is 50, not 100. And there are a lot of Pokemon that doesn't really have that much stats as you might think they have on the middle compared to the late game, the level cap. And this is a weird concept to just randomly put in, but think about it. At some point the curve on the stats for the the lame Pokemon keeps on, I don't know, +1 attack, +1 speed, +1 defense, etc. But when it comes to the OP Pokemon, I don't know, Tyranitar, Magmortar, Electrivire, whatever, they just keep winning on 3, on 2, even up to 4 on HP, on speed or attack. And that's the main difference between a level cap of 100 and a level cap of middle. And there are many Pokemon that you might be surprised how useful they end being in the exact middle of the game. So yeah, keep this in mind because it will play a high role in our team composition. Okay, we're going to try some bugs. I don't need to train my Taiga right now, so going to train my Cocoa and maybe just a little. Today we're going to kill Mismagius, so yeah, because I don't want to keep delaying the whole thing. If I die, I die. If I don't, whatever. By the way, tomorrow is Friday. I don't know in which part of the world you live, and I don't care. But I mean, in the Pokemon world, it's Friday, which means we'll have to go back to catch the Drifloon. Do I need the Drifloon? Yes and no. And I'll tell you why. Because the next gym is 5. Oh, we have Mega Train. Nice. I was saying that the next gym is fighting type. And as you know, having a ghost, I don't know, might be a little handy. Especially if that same ghost type Pokemon it's flying, and especially if that Pokemon has a lot of HP, and as I said before, Nuzlocke is about HP. Everything else doesn't matter. You can grind any Pokemon to the death and play it safe, but everything else doesn't matter. So yeah, what I'm saying is I don't even remember the evolution of Riffloom, but you know, it's that big Zeppelin. Well, that Pokemon is, I wouldn't say a must, but you really want the little one in your team. So yeah, keep that in mind too. It's only on the Fridays, but I don't remember exactly at which time of the day it appears. So yeah, we have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. On the right side, give me a second. I love when I trigger 2 times the Pokemon Center. It makes my experience a lot more comfy. My modding could be remotely useful for Fantina as well, but the thing is that I don't really want to train any of my bugs because they are not late game content, to be honest. So yeah, do you really want a bug? Yeah, but not especially Molten or Beautifly, which are my only options, and definitely I don't want a Combi or Combi on my team either, especially a male, because if I had a Bispy Queen, that would be a completely different subject. Bispy Queen is bulky, stanky. You will see it on the next battle on the Elite 4, how bulky she can be if you don't bring the enough or the proper move pool against the almighty Queen. Let me check a little because I'm kinda lost here. No. Yeah, we're fine. And Cocoa is going to be here. I'm going to put the exhibit here on bells. And as you can see, the challenge is to make, other than the B-Star challenge and blah blah, that the link above explains all the rules. The rules. That's against the rules. Well, other than that, I have my own set of rules. One of them is if I catch a new Pokemon, I have to try to figure out a Vtuber related to that Pokemon, to the type or to... And so far, we have Cocoa, which is based on an indie Vtuber, which has the butterfly as a branding. Well, Biles is a it's not a rat, it's not a Rattata, it's not a Raticate, it's the only Rata-like I could have so far. Gilgamesh doesn't... When I cannot come with a Vtuber name, I just randomly throw whatever is on my mind. The same happened with Babel. Coco is obviously for Kaicho Coco, and Keropin is random, despite that I know a lot of frog Pokemon, a lot of frog VTubers, but I wasn't able to come up with a male frog VTuber, and I know there is one because sometimes I watch his streamings, but I just forgot. I don't know if it was audio or whatever. But yeah, so Keropin is super random. That's what I say. But there is a reasoning, and if that reasoning is a little bit weird. Oh no, no Cricket Talk. Cricket Talk can destroy any party with revenge. Was it revenge? No, because the Pokemon accumulates for 2 turns, yeah, and yeah, the amount of damage it can make is enough to kill any random Pokemon that is not particularly bulky. Also, I know I say this before, but if you're wondering what's the big secret about the randomizer and the grinding, the big secret is that what is randomized actually is a chunk, a block, a route. So, for example, in this particular route, I'm going to get the same Pokemon that I've been showing so far. There won't be any random surprise other than, I don't know, a shiny. But for example, if I go back to the forest, this new chunk here will have a specific amount of Pokemon randomized. So do you follow me here? What I'm saying is, pay attention to which Pokemon are in a specific area, and you might have a safe spot to farm, even on a Nuzlocke randomized. Follow me is the attack that my bells, which is basically a parry. Yeah, not the best mode, but why not? And there we go, I forgot my Centrate becomes Ferret so quickly, which is a huge advantage for me. I don't know if Ferret has pickup when it level ups or not, but we're going to find that out soon. TM. Congratulations! So let's see. Kinai. Kinai is terrible. You don't really want Kinai. It's kinda there. It doesn't add any profit in competitive in the whole game as a whole, but it's just bad. But yeah, let's say we have a normal Pokemon that call trick Mismagius for one turn if she decides to launch Shadow Ball, but that's it. If I had, I don't know, Crunch or Bite, that would be a completely different history. Well, as I said before, it's another potential HM slave. So it's all fair and good in this Nuzlocke so far. Can't wait to go to Fantina to get Jinx for saying this. That's another plus on the Vogue type. They level up so quickly. But you need to put them on safe spots. Yeah, I don't want to grind the whole streaming, so we're going to go gas here. And who else I want? Let's see. Maybe my Taiga again, because I don't remember if Taiga evolves on level 25. So I'm going to Google that just now, because why not? I don't even remember the name of this Pokemon because it's so bad. Finion. I mean, it's not that bad, it's just not good either. Especially when I have, I don't know, 4 or 5 water Pokemon. Not complaining, again, I have a Voldy, and the evolution of Finion has a lot of speed. And speed is, you know, speed is speed. Luminion. Oh, Luminion is only 31, so I don't really have a rush here to level up the small fish. Okay, enough internet for today. Back to Pokemon gaming. Sorry, little one, you're not welcome. Who can I try in them? Maybe my Alibi is Alibi. Alibi is a word that you normally use a lot on, I don't know, if you're a lawyer. If you are in the law, if you are into criminology, if you are into detective fiction, it's like what's alibi or alibi, whatever you want to call it. It's an argument that prevents you from being accused, also known as a backup, if you want to put it on simple terms. Like, I know I didn't kill Fantina because I was running between Eterna City and this route. So it's impossible for me to be killing Fantina at this time because I'm recording a streaming of Bloody running from left to right, from left to right. Wait, no, from left to right. There we go. So yeah, keep this in mind. An alibi is just a backup history or plan or even evidence that saves you for any accusation. Some people say alibi, some people say alibi, some people say alibi. As long as you can understand whatever they are saying, the accent, the grammar, or the language, doesn't matter. What matters is the meaning. And that's the big issue because most of the time people use random words that they don't really understand. I had to say it. But other than that, I made a lot of experience as friendship on my Gilgamesh when I was talking about the alibi. That was my big brain move. Okay, so Motin is just an attack sweeper, but not the best one. Not the one that you say, "Oh God, I have a bloody Motin that will make my Nuzlocke a walk in the park." No, that's not the kind of Pokemon that Motin is. Motin is Motin is cope, because what you really want is a female. Blurry, was it Blurry? The previous form of Motin. Because you want Wormadan, you don't want Motin. Wormadan, especially the Steel type, is amazing. You can use Toxic, Protect, Substitute, and sit on whatever your opponent launches to you and call it a day. It's so annoying to face a Wormadan Steel type without the proper move pool because you're going to suffer. It has a lot of defense. It's super bulky. You don't really want to get any other of the Wormadans, only the Steel type. Yeah, could have been. So yeah, if you have to decide between what's the best strategy for a Nuzlocke, you have two routes. One is making a Cannon Glass Sim to destroy whatever they launch, or you can make a super bulky team and be ready to farm anything the NPCs decides to launch at you. Okay, so just a little further, because as I said before, Molten is just my dead father, to be honest. I wouldn't cry a river if I lost the little guy here. Am I particularly attached to any Pokemon so far? I think that's not the case for now. I wouldn't say that everyone are expendable, that you can just okay, let's die. But at the same time, I don't really have a bond with them. I mean, Backwise is on the first line to die. The worst case scenario. The others are kinda there. Maybe my farm monkey. If I lose my farm monkey, it will be really sad. But I will keep playing the Nuzlocke nonetheless. Because you know what? I have two, not one, but two crocodiles. The shiny and the random one, so I can just cope and pretend I have 3 starters, which is a lot for Nuzlocke. Not because the starters are OP nor anything, they are just so convenient. They are low-key mediocre, but that's the point. They are flexible enough to get the job done. Wait. Oh. I'm going to put my alien take my alibi sounds good, so I'm going to call you Alibi. I mean, your name is Alibi, but I'm going to pronounce it Alibi. Delicious, nutritious experience. And I forgot to eat again. the last stream that I forgot to eat. Oh, I almost got all my team killed by a random Dragonite with bloody Dragon Rage. That wasn't a good feeling, but I mean, we can always just go back here and train my Rotom once I defeat my wholesome and totally not annoying Mismagius, because then again she can one hit KO anything that's super effective, and at the same time whatever is not, it's just a matter of 2 hits. Babel wants to learn Confusion. Okay, Confusion is I confuse as how I want to. I mean, the whole idea with the Vogue type or this particular motive is that at the beginning of the game you train them, and yeah, there you could call confusion useful, but if you're going to the mid game, not to mention the late game, it's useless. And I tell you because I used to put my bugs up to level 100, yeah, just because it was easy to just grind a little. But yeah, one thing is easy and the other is useful, because even in level 100 it didn't have enough stats to compensate all the grinding. So was it worth? No, it wasn't. Okay, let me try to... My Keropin needs some love. This place is easy mode for my Keropin. I mean, other than Ninetales, everything else is food. Oh, Shockwave, I love Shockwave. I love to paralyze my opponents a lot, which is why I miss my Magnuson, because Magnuson was steel type, was electric, had a lot of special attack, a lot of special defense. Of course, granted, this is slow, just as the way I'm talking right now, but but other than that, it was an amazing Pokemon to have on a Nuzlocke. I won't be struggling here against Mismagius, because Mismagius can do anything against Magnuson or any steel Pokemon. Okay, Shockwave has... Also, we have the double team clause on this particular challenge, which means we can't really use movements that affect the accuracy or evasion in this case. So we're not going to use that as a strategy on our Rotom. We can't use one-hit KO attacks like Fissure, or I don't remember the others. Fissure is the first one that comes in my mind, my small brain, but... Oh, this is what I mean. Combi has plus 4 of defense against any grass type move, because it's bug and it's flying. So a level 26 Venusaur can do nothing against a little combi. This is why you have to keep track on all the specifics and particular of the mechanics of Pokemon, because you might say, oh, okay, whatever, it's a weak Pokemon. I'm literally 2 times the experience and 3 times the evolution chain against the little one. But as you can see, maths are powerful. But then again, I'm not a nerd. Okay, so I'm going to put on Alibi, and then we're going slowly to the gym, because I feel like training at the gym. And the worst thing I could do is to level cap my Pokemon, and that's what I'm doing. What an Absol. I mean, I know I cannot Mega Evolve Absol, but Absol on Mega Evolve is beautiful. I just can't emphasize enough how beautiful is Absol with their angel-alike wings. That's my thing. Okay, I think we have enough epic grinding time. Well, only 1 level on Balls, and we shall be fine. I mean, Kricketot, I don't remember the evolution of Kricketot, but what I know is that it is more useful than Molten. That's just how bad is Molten, to be honest. Basically what I'm saying is that I'm wasting time. Okay. But if I have to put any Pokemon to trade against Mismagius, that will be Molten. Or Tygna. Kerberos maybe. Because I have this strategy to just, you know, put some Pokemon that I don't really care about sacrificing and using the other as dead fathers. No, I mean revenge killers. I don't have choice scarf or choice band or nor anything like that for now. But in the near future, that's what I'm going to do. Now, do I have a plan against Mismagius considering my team? Yes, I do. And it's a risky one, because I told to myself, there is no point in life if I don't take risk. Eh? What? No. Because anything else, it's nowhere as safe. There is no way I can cheese Mismagius with my specific Pokemon types. If I could, I don't know, just have a Bronzong. No, Bronzong is a bad example. If I could have any other Pokemon that is bulky and just waste some turns and poison the Mismagius, I will do it. But I can't. I don't have that Pokemon, sadly. If I had a Lapras or something like that. So I have to do the best with what I have. And that's a risky move. So coming up next, my new strategy. It's actually something that I discussed before. Oh. I was so distracted thinking on the strategy that I must lose my Azeroth. Stonks. This is what you get for thinking. The lesson here is to not think. Okay? If you're going to play Pokemon, don't think. Repeat after me. If you're going to play Pokemon, don't think. Sheet empty. No, folks. I cannot explain you the peace of mind I am currently having in the middle of the desert. To the point when I feel bad just for breaking the silence. I know how it is. Silence can be scary, but for me silence is I thank her for silence. Wait, did you say funker? Yes. And that's a power move. Okay, how long till I get my bells to level 24? And just a little bit, but I don't care. To be honest, I'm done. I'm not here. I'm going to level up my Gilgamesh, because at this point, with all the walking we did, I wouldn't say that friendship it's on the max cap, but we have plenty of it, so yeah. Let me see how well we can perform. And I'm going to lose my Azeroth again if I don't make the proper moves. Let's see. That was my first official fight with Alibi. Yay! Tomorrow I won't be streaming, and if I stream, that will be on the night, either on Twitch or on YouTube, but without the microphone, because I'm on the middle of a long quest, and tomorrow is another step I must take. So yeah, this is why we're going to end on a cliffhanger. We're going to finish this particular milestone, which is Fantina, and hopefully the next gym should be a lot easier, because as I say before, and I never get tired of saying this, Fantina is a Nuzlocke killer. It's a crossroad. Of course, if you're lucky, you are safe. You have nothing to worry about, because I don't know, you have a bloody Sneasel, which by the way, Sneasel is the best counter you can imagine against Mismagius, because Mismagius can do nothing against a nice dark Pokemon. So if you're lucky, whatever, Mismagius doesn't really matter. Yay, I have sweet keys. My baby is getting strong. Aww, I have hustle. The user kisses the foe with a sweet, angelic cuteness that causes confusion. Okay. Metronome is OP. It's like top pick Pokemon Nuzlocke move. Okay, item take. I'm going to put some Pokemon that I need to cross the whole bike route, because I know I need Cut, I need Rock Smash. No, I need a Rock Smash only. So yeah, I'm not going to build my team against Fantina yet, because I have to cross the whole route again. But other than that, okay, modding. Nemo. Ceres. Baby. And Bakwa. Because I cannot run So the worst case scenario, I have to sacrifice one of these little guys, and yeah, I wouldn't feel that mad. And if I cross the line on Bakwa, well, fair enough, I guess. Okay, so let's go against Fantina. By the way, I almost make a reset word mistake on this route, so pay attention. Don't commit a similar mistake. This is the route 206, and there's a tree, a honey of tree. But if you go further, let me show you. Yeah, you cross this and you think you are on a new route. You are still on the same route. And ta-da! Ta-da! Wait, no. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought that the tree here was from another route. But it's actually not the case, so I can put another honey tree for a new Pokemon. And that's what I'm going to do. The good part of being a small brain is that you can get surprises anytime. Okay. I'm going to put my Velmon because Velmon is has the cut. Top cut entertainer Belmont. Going to say because the worst enemy is the Crash. And a Bunary. Apparently. What? How dare you? How dare you to hurt my body, Aqua? Okay, I have some honey. I can come back here tomorrow and to catch the Drifloon and whatever the honey tree gives me. Hopefully an Apom. I know what else you can get out of the honey tree. I mean, I remember there was one useful Pokemon out of the tree. An Ambipom is not that bad. Actually, it's a Cannon Glass, sure, but it has a lot of good cover when it comes to fancy moves. And it also can have that skill that gives your Pokemon with 60 attack base moves the double. So yeah, it's pretty pokers. And also it's a monkey. What else you want other than a monkey? But I don't remember which actual useful Pokemon you can get out of the tree. I'm going to Google. Oh, you can get a Heracross and a Pinsir, maybe? But I mean, here across is yeah. By the way, this cave is completely cursed. You don't really want to mess on this cave. It's absurd. You can find a dragon and you can find a... No! My Belmont! I can't use Belmont! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Yeah, this cave is horrible. You can keep a Huntail, you can have a bloody Dragonite with Dragon Rage and Thunder Wave. It's annoying. And it's not even the start of the cave. Mount Coronet is, in my opinion, the worst part of Pokemon Platinum. Because it's all interconnected and you always end going back and forth to the same cave, exploring new areas. But yeah, that's Pokemon for you. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to play Platinum, because sometimes you spend more time dealing with the Galactic team than to actually fight against the gym leaders. So yeah. We better go, guys. We better go, guys. Okay, so what did I want to do? I don't know. What I want to do is to show you my big brain strategy against Fantina. So I'm going to move some Pokemon first. Belmont, I can't use my Belmont here. I wouldn't say that I was counting on Belmont, but yeah, kinda, sorta. Now my strategy has some flaws. Well, the main key to keep my team alive is drinking Choki Milk. Oh, okay. The first thing, the main piece, is my Sisal. I'll tell you why in a minute, but keep with me. The second main piece is my Kerapin. The third piece is my Monkey. The fourth is, I don't know, my Coco. Yeah, I'm going to put my Coco on the line, which is maybe, perhaps, possibly, at this point, my biggest powerhouse on the whole Nuzlocke. I mean, sure, I have Infernape, a potential Infernape, but Salamence is just so OP. So OP. Also, you can fly on Salamence. At some point, I'm going to use that. And by some point, I mean late game, because the level cap of the whole Elite 4. Elite 4 is 63. Wait, let me check quickly. Elite 4, blah blah blah, pim. I said Elite 4, there we go. Oh, I don't have the champion. Oh, there we go. Wait, no? Yeah, it's 62 actually, because Garchomp has 62, Spiritomb has level 58, same for Roserade, Togekiss has level 16, Lucario has level 16, Milotic have level 58, so yeah. The issue is that Salaman's level up on level 50. So yeah, that's just some high-end gaming. So the little guy, the little girl, Coco, is going to stick on this form for a long while. I don't remember actually if it was level 50, or if it was level 45, but I don't care. That's not a huge difference in the big scheme of the things. Okay, anyways, moving on. Oh, I forgot my last part of this particular strategy comes out of the tandem of bugs. Why not Bakwa? Because Bakwa is fight type, I mean. And yeah, even if Bakwa Poliwrath is bulky, it can easily be 2-hit KO by Magical Leaf and Psybeam, so it's completely against our chances. Plus Bubble Beam, was it Bubble Beam or Water Pulse? Let me check. Yeah, Bubble Beam doesn't do anything against the 105 special defense. No, it wasn't. I think it was on the line of 70. Yeah, doesn't do anything. It makes maybe perhaps 25%. That's nothing. So yeah, there is no point on bringing my little useless Bakwa. And the last piece is between Bells as a potential dead father or Belmont as a potential dead father, because that's the truth. That's everything in my power at this moment. I mean, I could try to use Ceres if I predict the NPC using a super potion and taking that particular turn, just to use either Stone Spore or Leech Seed. But yeah, I don't want to lose my Ceres for now. I could also try to get my Lamy, but Lamy is a fundamental part of my team for the long game too. Why did I make a Vincent and not an Umbreon? Because again, Vincent is Hagen. He's going to be on my last team. Take up. So yeah, I'm doing Bells and Belmonts. I'm going to put my Belmont on the line just because I'm really sure about my strategy. But then again, I'm not an epic Pokemon gamer. Yeah, no, I'm going to put it like this. And now, this is the funny part. I need to use some items. This is one of the rules of the Pokemon Nuzlocke. You cannot use items in the middle of the battle. But you can equip any Pokemon with any item. And that's what we're going to do. The key for winning this absurd battle is making the proper use of the items. Without the items, we cannot win this fight. I forgot I had the bell on Beans. I could have used the bell on Togepi. On my Gilgamesh for stones. This is the easiest way to train your baby. Okay, so this is my strategy. Basically my Cecile is my only Pokemon with priority moves. Aqua Jet and Quick Attack. As you know, normal attacks don't work with Ghost. So this is a JP moment. Because Aqua Jet is physical. Any physical move has a lot of damage against a Mismagius. And even though Crunch is pretty poggers against Mismagius, the truth is it won one hit KO. Unless of course I make some random critical hit. But other than that, let me show you. The speed of Cecile is not enough. I thought for a moment that maybe I could level up my Taiga, use Rain Dance because Cecile has Swift Swim and the combo will make me outspeed the Mismagius, but the problem is the same. And I will have to waste a turn and lose my, potentially lose my Taiga and my Cecile, because one thing is using Rain Dance and then you have to switch and you have to put your Cecile to take some damage, then you have to use Crunch just to receive more damage, and that's not gonna work. I could of course use Quick Claw, but Quick Claw is again is gacha. If you feel like gambling, don't think and use Quick Claw. But what I'm going to do is a risky move, of course, but what I like to call a calculated risk. We're going to use the legendary. If you don't know what the legendary does, it's a puffing ingredient. If held by a Pokemon, it weakens a foe's super effective grass type attack. So the whole idea is that Mismagius decides to use magical leaf against my little boy, and will answer with the legendary, which in the end will give me just the extra turn that I need to kill the bloody Mismagius. And if I happen to lose my Sisile, I can't just revenge killers whatever is left, because I know any other Pokemon can take at least one hit out of Mismagius. And yeah, of course, I know Mismagius has a berry with extra HP, which is another reason why the crunch doesn't really kill in 2 hits. But yeah, then again, it's risky. Actually, if you want to go Omega Gamer, what you can do too is to grind the Hunter and the Duskull, force the NPC to use the only super potion she has, and with that Mismagius will be just a cannon glass. Sure, you could make a life for life, but yeah, she will be there expecting to get killed. So if you feel not being lucky, you can just put any random Pokemon and grind the Hunter on the Duskull. Yeah, that should be enough. Speaking of grind, maybe I should replace Babel with Crocodile, to be honest, because I need another Pokemon with bite, just in case Coco doesn't make it. Yeah. And Kirapin is there for grinding. Okay, Cocoa is going to have Quick Claw because I don't really expect anything out of Cocoa. Babel only the bug type because I don't really care. Fire Monkey is fine with Shelby because let's say I lose my Sisile. I have to bring my Fire Monkey as a revenge killer, and she will throw me some Psybeam, of course, granted. But the magic of Shellbell will make my monkey to win some extra HP for any attack I make. I'm sure I could make the same with Kerobin or with Coco. Actually, I think with Coco will be better, and that's what I'm going to do. Because nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that she launched against Coco can 2-hit KO. Maybe Shadow Ball. But if I can grind, Monkey will have Amulet Coin. Caribbean will have oh, I forgot I had the big pearl. That will give you a lot of money. But money doesn't come with you if you die. What? I'm going to give... Oh. I mean, sure, I could give an orange berry just to survive that extra turn. So I could cast a Stone Spore, I could cast Sleep Powder, and yeah, that's pretty much my team. The Rindo Berry, the Oran Berry, the Amulet Coin, the Shell Bell, the Quick Claw, the Silver Powder, because why not? Now I got to save. Now what can I say other than let's go? I'm going to put some creepy fancy music because this is a ignore that. This is a super special fight against the one and only, the one that almost destroys my whole Nuzlocke with a single Pokemon. Find Tina. Let's see. Enough the wholesome music. Now we're going to get creepy. And let's go. I'm not scared. You are scared? Yes. By the way, my goal is to ignore the trainers here, because I'm on my limit here. As you can see, all my Pokemons are on level 26 except for Babel, and Babel is not carrying the experience share because I want my other Pokemons to level up if possible, but that won't be the case because this side has 1k, Kerpin has the half, Monkey has a lot, almost 2k, and this is another part of raising a dragon from scratch. They require a lot of experience, and I mean upload a lot of experience. This is work completely, absolutely, but yeah, compared with, I don't know, a bug. Okay, careful, careful. We have a sun here. We've got too much with the same door. It's not on this way, so we have to keep on walking to the sun. Is this a sun? Maybe. Okay, so here is a let's call it a trivia. I normally never face a trainer like this, nor a Elite Four, nor a gym leader. Normally I want to watch the whole the horse sprite, so I face them like this or like this, even if that seems you know, inappropriate to be on the back. Nothing personal, Fantina. Shock. Teleports behind you. Oh, I didn't want to touch. Alright now. Just for making a meme. I'm not really. My Kokoro is not Jumbi. Okay. Whatever. Oh, I forgot Fantina was French. S'il vous plaît. Qu'est-ce que c'est performance? So c'est pas comme le match, I have to blah 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 blah. I love the design of Fantina. Again, you use all your resources here to grind a single Duskull at the risk of losing your cool, just to force the super potion. But that's not what we're going to do. We are not going to the epic cheese gaming strategy. But if you want to play safe, then yeah, go for it. No one will judge you as long as you can finish in time. I don't know why I was checking the level of Duskull. It's on the middle of the screen. I mean, okay. But because I don't remember if Duskull has curse, and also it doesn't matter because it's going to die. Okay, one left. Oh, this is what I cannot stand against the NPC, because if I happen to find the other Pokemon before Mismagius, I will have been able to raise my level. But again, doesn't matter. I have to put some faith on the next crunch, because if I get the crit, all the strategy, all the grinding, all the performing, everything will be meaningless, because that's life. Critical. Okay. That's a healthy chunk of damage, but it's not enough. Oh, confused race. Oh no. Okay, this is the full gacha experience right now, because I know she could potentially use super potion on this turn, or magical leaf, and if she used magical leaf, I could just trade to my Venusaur right now for a safe trade, or I could go YOLO and use Crunch. But the problem with going YOLO is that I could receive damage on this turn and yeah, get killed in 2 turns. So I'm going to take my own kind of risk, and I'm going to switch into my KO Beam just to get 2-hit KO. Now, just to cast Sleep Powder. Let's see. Also to leave the confused ray out of my Yeah. Kirby is not okay. Kirby might die if she uses Psybeam. I mean, I could survive with less than 10 HP, but I don't see HF. So yeah, sleep powder. Nice. Nice, absolutely amazing. All yes, 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 yes. Let's go. I mean, we're going to destroy Mismagius right now. I could just use, I don't know, Razor Leaf and kill it on my own. But I'm going to trade onto my Sisal and call it a day. Because that's what a gamer does. It's a completely safe move. And now we're going to crunch. She's going to faint. She's going to use, I don't know, who cares, a hunter. And we are done. Thank you, Kerubin. Kerubin was my MVP, just according to Keikaku. Okay, but what's this? Is it my final Pokemon? Yes, because you had the big brain idea of bringing Mismagius on the second run. But yeah. G. Yes! And I didn't have to use my berry because, let's be real, my berry's value. On a Nuzlocke, this particular berry is solid gold, solid platinum. So very strong. Yo, your Pokemon so strong. Your power is admirable. You shall honor with my this gym badge. Oh, we did it, gamers. We did it. Let me just put the watch I deserve. Shook. Oh, I can't believe we made it. Also, you can make use of the technical machine. This is what I think. Obtain TM65 default? No, Shadow Glove, I mean. A very certain move it is. It's turn critical often. 3 gym badges. But you must not forget this. There are many other trainers. Strong trainers too. There are many more in Sinnoh. Have patience. You must become stronger, one at a time. And as I said before, I like to make this. I like to watch all the sprites. Because I'm an artist. I'm an illustrator. I like to watch all the hard work that illustrators make on Pokemon. Let me see. Phew. Oh, they're beating the gym leader. There seems to be no end to how tough you're getting. At least that's how I see it. Do you realize I say that to everyone around? I was about to say that he's so wholesome. He can make your day colorful on a pinch. But yeah, the last sentence killed my experience. What a playboy! I mean, what a Casanova! He's just going there, flirting with kids and telling them sweet stuff. being the motivational uncle that we do not deserve. Okay, so as I said before, we are completely safe here. We will make it, but and I don't know what to expect. Let me just change my level cap, because right now the level cap has increased, which is another amazing, you know. Wait, 32, 32. So yeah, let's go. I mean, all according to Keikaku. Switch. What do I want? Alright, I forgot. Give me all the items. All the items. Actually, no, never mind. What we're going to do before the end of the streaming, first I need to put some fancy music again, because this is an adventure, not a creepy ghost house anymore, because we killed Fantina, we made it. I mean, I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to put a team for what's left, which means crossing a whole new route. Actually 2 routes, but honestly, I don't think I will ever need Cocoa nor Babel, because Kerubin was amazing on this particular fight, on this particular gym. I mean, yeah, sure, I could use Beautyfly against the fighting gym, but that will be really cheesy. Hopefully I can get more strong partners. On the way to a new gym. Yeah, the worst threat is Lucario, for sure. Because everything else is just, I don't know, a Machoke, or I could just use Rotom, since anything they might do might finish. But the problem with Lucario is that it has I don't remember if it was Night Slash or Shadow Claw, but yeah, they have a dark move. So if you're going to bring a psychic Pokemon, you have to be extremely careful. Oh, I forgot. Belmont. Oh yeah, that's pretty much my team for crossing the new area. Monkey. Now, who needs the experience the most? course, Coco. You know what? I feel lucky. So I'm going to show you something before we leave. Also, I feel hungry, so yeah. It's all a perfect circle. Once you defeat Fantina, you have access to the Great Ball on any shop. So I remember losing the opportunity to have, I don't know, a Blaziken, a Luxray, and not one, but two bloody Metangs, just because I was spamming Pokeballs. Now, a Great Ball is an amazing hazard for all the gimmicky Pokemons that requires a bigger friend than the normal vanilla Pokeball. So yeah, that's another reason to celebrate this victory. Of course, I'm going to get some Pokeballs as well. I mean, never forget your antidote, because poison is the worst, especially from now on, because the rules are going to just get longer and longer, and on the randomizer you never know. You simply cannot predict what Pokemon is going to destroy you. Actually, I'm going to get more Great Balls, because I have the big pair. The poison bar, I just saw the poison bar, to be honest. I mean, if you can, try to get at least one neat ball. On my particular case, I have a lot of water Pokemons and bug types. I don't really care about the bug type. But if you can at least put 1, 2, or even 3, and that, I don't know, Vaporeon, Lapras, a Bloody Swampert, won't escape. Pay attention to this particular side of. So yeah, we're going to end the stream on this big light. Oh, I forgot about Barry. Okay, whatever, Barry, I'm going to destroy you. On the bloody pin blob. That's nothing for my boy Kiropin. Oh, okay. Now that's when I have to change to my fire monkey. It's been a while, my friend, my fire monkey. Easy money. Use the amulet coin as soon as possible, because that's stones right there. Let me go to heal. Thanks for the money, Barry. Thanks for the money and experience. The delicious, nutritious experience. And now we have a new area. A new Pokemon waiting for us. And we can say the same about this new zone. Let me show you. No, we can't. Never mind. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. So this is the plan. There is no plan. Tomorrow, not. Past tomorrow, no. Maybe past and past tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe the Monday, maybe. But the thing is, I wish to get the Drifloon. So even if I had to go, I don't know, Midnight and to catch. I mean, making the stream just to catch the Drifloon, I'm going to make it, because I'm not saying I need the Zeppelin that bad. Ah, by the way, the final form is called Drifloon. Now I remember. Wait, was it Drifloon? Yeah, Drifloon. I'm learning. Okay, I'm a little sleepy and tired, so I'm hungry and I'm just a whole little turtle also. No, I was saying, I wanted to refilm. I want to go back there. I want to get whatever is on the honey tree, on the 206 route, and then, only then, I mean, we're going back, and then we're going to this new route for new adventures. And new trainers and new experience. This route is I'm not going to add the spoilers, but it's something to look forward and to proceed with some cautious. So yeah, I'm really glad that we were able to defeat Fantina. I'm glad that I didn't have to lose any Pokemon. I didn't have to lose even the item. I only lost the berry that Kiropin was using, and that was Poggers. I mean, it went even better than I imagined. We made some grinding. We made some progress. The next gym, the fighting type gym, is not that impossible. I mean, Fire Monkey called one hit KO Lucario, Yeah, maybe cold. And even Coco with Ember could tank anything that Lucario decides to launch. So yeah, we're in a good spot. We only have to cross the route, not commit any, you know, unnecessary risk, and if all goes according to the plan, we're going to finish the Nuzlocke pretty soon. Because the level curve after the 4 gym is insane. In Platinum you can it's just a matter of finding the proper spot for training, and as long as the random Pokemon around there doesn't have any, I don't know, explosion, shadow tag, magnet pull, sand trap, you know, the kind of stuff that destroys your whole team, or any one hit KO movement. Yeah, that should be enough. So yeah, see ya on the Drifloom party. It's going to be today or tomorrow. I don't know, whenever you leave. But yeah, it's going to be soon, pretty soon. And speaking of which, I'll see you soon.